Right. Welcome to episode 4 of the Grab Bag Asian Horror Review with Meg and me. Yay! I went first last time, so Megan gets to draw from the bag first this time.
We'll give it a jostle, because it's been jostled enough, I think.
Yeah, that's one really jostled bag.
We have... Oh crap, I was knocked something over.
Ghost Game! A first typo.
That wasn't.
No, it wasn't a first typo. Sorry, that was a lie.
You saw this on TV, I thought. And then you wanted to get the DVD or something. This was your pick, I just don't remember why.
Yeah, I saw a trailer for it. On something else.
What, and then just bought the DVD?
And grabbed the DVD because
I just remember coming home and finding this and being like, oh, watch Ghost Game?
Yeah.
And then we watched it. It's got a really interesting premise, which I think they're actually copying in another film over here, but...
I think... I'm not sure if this predated Dead Set or not.
Yeah,
although
I think
it's not the same, it's similar premise but not the same.
No, it's definitely not the same, but I think it might have predated it, I'm not sure.
Either way. Ghost Game is a Thai horror film.
Oh, just surprising really since it's got ghost in the title.
Yeah. But basically, the premise of the whole film is they're doing a reality TV show. Yeah. And there are 11 contestants. And what they do is they go to an old haunted prison.
Yeah, it's like famously haunted in the
haunted, yeah. And it was, when it was open, it was like well known for cruelty and torturing criminals and people dying in very bad circumstances.
So it's the perfect place for a game show.
Yeah, why not? So they go there, this haunted prison, in the middle of the night, and shoot this documentary. Yeah. And
shock of shocks, scary things start happening.
Yes, very scary things.
And that's literally it.
Yeah, that's basically what the film is all about. And
it's really neat, and it's nice to see reality TV isn't something that just seems to be infecting this side of the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah, it is.
It's all over.
Also slightly disturbing to think that even Thailand has
reality shows.
Reality TV.
Well, if they're like that, I think they beat ours. I'd take that over Big Brother any day.
I hate reality TV. It's just to put the record straight. But this kind of reality TV show, I would really enjoy. Kind of like Dead Set. I enjoy Dead Set. But the bottom line is, it is a little slow moving.
Yeah. It's fun to see all the characters picked off, though.
It is.
And they put them through. Yeah, because okay. If anyone's familiar with I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, it has a similar. This reality TV show has the same basic premise. That all these people, they're put in these situations, it's not that they're just kind of left in this haunted place. They have to go through trials.
Yeah.
And let's just say they up the ante with the trials as the film goes on, and of course the supernatural starts.
Yeah. And the trials are a lot better than the ones, and I'm not dissing I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, but they don't have to eat any witchy grubs or,
it's all like, this is where people died. Sit here for half an hour in the dark. Yeah. That's the kind of trials they give them.
We're going to put you in this Iron Maiden. It's just like really kind of random. And it's
horrible.
The funny thing is, this really sort of predates their swing into moving up in the horror world, because it is still a little slow.
Yeah, it's not the best.
It's not the best film in the world, but it is so worth a watch because it was a clever premise. It was downright creepy and scary in places. Very, very good.
Yeah.
And it had... and
it had one of the funniest runs
ever
in history.
Yeah. But it is so worth a look.
It is, yeah. Right.
Just taking this. Right, my turn in the bag.
Let's pick.
Let's pick. Don't look. We're around here. Ooh!
This is a good one.
This is a brilliant one.
We've got to try and not ramble about this because we could talk about this for ages. We do anyway because it's such a great film.
This was an absolutely spectacular film.
Another
Into
rental.
the Mirror. Another rental.
From Blockbuster.
We got from Blockbusters. Our summer of world cinema viewing.
Yeah. And this introduced us to the actor who is not in nearly enough. That the story basically revolves around a cop.
Disgraced cop.
Who lost his partner in a skirmish with a very dangerous criminal.
Yeah.
And because of this problem, issue, whatever, this event, he's basically pumped down from cop to security guard, and upon gaining this new job, he has to work at a new mall that has been rebuilt over an old one, or has it been given a facelift?
No, I think it's been rebuilt over an old one.
Yeah, it might be.
There was some sort of tragedy that happened in the original one.
And now this reopening is a huge deal.
Oh, the tragedy was it was set on fire.
Was it though?
Yeah,
I thought that was mirror, as in the new one. I thought that was mirror.
No. It was set on fire because when the film opens, you're in this mall and you're in one of the department stores, and weird and wonderful things are happening, and it's all to do with mirrors, hence the name. And you don't know why. And this security guard, poor chap, is still a cop at heart, and he's trying to work it out.
Yes, which is the whole film.
Which is the whole film, him trying to work out what's happening.
Because it turns out that like the bodies that are right, because the mall is the centre of it all.
Yeah.
And it's no secret from the very beginning. You find out that the mirrors are turning, their reflections are turning against them.
Yeah.
And when they're finding the bodies of these people in this mall, the way they're killed and the way it's like a reflection of something that's happening. They can't pinpoint it on anyone else but themselves.
Yeah.
And that's where the sort of mystery comes in. And like you said, Mr. Cop at heart
tries to solve it. And of course, he's got twice as hard a job because he's not a cop anymore. And because of the stigma of him losing his partner, real cops that are still on the job treat him awfully.
He's a really tragic character.
He is.
And very endearing.
Yeah, you really do like and care about this character. The film was brilliantly shot.
Yes, cinematography.
Cinematography was just fantastic, and it wasn't until I watched special features on the back, because this is the 2-disc special edition, that the director is talking about the fact that everything in the film was a mirror image.
Yes.
Everything. And when you go back and you look at the film again, you could literally do it frame by frame and realize that every shot is a mirror shot of something else.
It's a perfect example of how Korean cinema, they don't just come up with a great concept, but they think it through in every single aspect. The music, the cinematography, the scripting, it's all woven into this one theme, and this is a perfect. The only issue with it is it's very slow moving at the beginning. It takes a long time to get started, but if you bear with it, the shock ending is enough to really get you. Yeah,
it is. It's probably the ending is just brilliant. They remade it with Kiefer Sutherland, who we adore because he is a great actor.
Yeah, that wasn't my thumb down for Kiefer. That was my thumb down for the movie.
The film was crap. Sorry, but
in comparison,
in comparison to this, it was total rubbish. They Hollywoodized it, and they just lost.
They just ruined the whole idea. This was so clever, and they just made it a really cheap version, watered down version, and it didn't even do the original credit. The only good thing that I will say really quickly about remakes is that they drive more traffic to the original. Even if it does well, it will shine the spotlight. What?
Sorry, I'm repeating you like a parody game.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
The greater good.
Yeah, the greater good. Shut up. But this is, I would give this a 5-star rating. Out of 5 stars, this is a 5-star film. Sorry,
I was just going to say, if you want amazing, I know now graphics, CGI are really good, and the CGI is really good. Oh my god, I can't talk at all. In this movie, the mirror effects, I dare you to find anything better. Even watching Black Swan, don't compare to what they did and how they used the prism of mirrors and how they. Oh wow! You will not find anything better than this.
The bits with the mirrors where bad things are happening with the mirrors. Don't want to give too much away. Is really scary. We're talking goosebumps scary. Really, really good.
So I guess the only thing that's a must in my opinion.
Yeah.
This
is a 5-star. If you don't watch anything else this year with the Korean cinema tag on it, make it this one.
And it's a classic. I'm pretty sure a lot of people recognise that Into the Mirror is something quite special, but it's definitely a recommend. It's jumping out at me.
Oh, I wanted to pick that one. I love that film. Damn you, Salazar.
Well, I just want to say really quickly, few years ago, you couldn't get Korean films on a mainstream, like, top chart thing in anywhere. It just didn't happen. Godpost is one of the few modern Korean horrors that you can just find anywhere. I mean, hell, this is even Blu-ray, which didn't happen when we started watching Asian cinema, at least.
This is an outpost or a guard post on the edge of the demilitarized zone in between South Korea and North Korea. And basically what these soldiers have to do every day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, is watch the other side.
Yes, and, yes, I was just going to say, and one day they send a group out into the DMZ.
Into the DMZ.
A very small group.
Yeah.
And they come back,
Supremely...
and then weird stuff starts happening. This is the only Korean horror in recent memory that I still can't watch in the dark.
No,
because there are parts in it that are very scary.
Yeah.
Very scary.
And it's like a thriller mystery, because what happens is there's an actor in this that I was carrying on about the other day. He's been in The Doll Master. He was in...
Midnight Ballad for Ghost Theatre.
Midnight Ballad for Ghost Theatre. He was in I Saw the Devil.
Yes.
And he's this guy that if you wanted to pick an authority figure that looks respectable and kind and caring and yet able to really get the job done, it would be him.
I was going to say, if it were a Japanese movie, the part would always be played by Ryo Ishibashi.
Yeah.
The guy from Audition, if no one knows the name. So anyway, he's sent to
find out what happened, because essentially when this group, and it's all told in flashbacks.
Yes, it's all out of sequence.
Yeah, it's just really brilliant. The group that comes back, the patrol that comes back from the DMZ, come back supremely messed up.
And they bring something with them.
Yeah, and we don't know why they're messed up, and you don't even realize they're messed up until things, like you said, start happening.
Well,
really
the whole...
weird.
At the beginning of the movie, the only thing you know is this detective that you just mentioned. He's sent to this area, this guard post, because everyone is dead. Within like a period of a really short time, for some reason, everyone just went nuts and they all died. And he's got to go there, and he has a limit, a finite amount of time to discover what's going on. And that's the movie, hence the reason why everything's shown in flashbacks.
Yeah. And just also really quickly, there are two actors in it that were also in Our Point, which is another fantastic military horror film.
Yes.
I think the Koreans are the only people in the world that can do military horror.
To the best.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. This was on par with Our Point.
Yeah.
In terms
Except
of
I think this was scarier. So I take advantage of the fact that you can literally get this everywhere. I mean, it's a great pick and one that you can find in any store pretty much.
Yeah.
So take advantage of that if you like Korean cinema.
Exactly. So our three choices this week were Ghost Game, Into the Mirror, and Godpost.
These two are must-sees.
Yes.
Must see. Ghost Game.
If you got a minute, watch it, because it's worth it. It is good fun.
Yeah, but these are definitely
Those
a
are
league of their own.
Yes, both 5-star films.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's us this week. And until next time, like I always say, keep watching the films and have fun. Bye.
Bye. Sick Nurses. Sounds weird.
It's a Thai horror film about nurses.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah, what a surprise.
I thought it was going to be about like buffalo or something, from what you were saying.
yeah, buffalo, they're taken care of by sick nurses.
Would you want to talk about plot?
Yeah.
Or you ramble, I'm sure you can find it in your heart to just...
And then Flopsy walked through the mud.